What is the Delta variant? How deadly is this COVID-19 strain? And some of us may have heard the term breakthrough infections, breakthrough cases. How much do we know about this? Welcome to A Matter of Fact, a production of the Pan American Health Organization for Barbados and the Eastern Caribbean countries. I'm Nicola Barito. A Matter of Fact is designed to inform and educate you about the SARS-CoV-2 virus, which causes COVID-19. We also take an in-depth look at the benefits of vaccination. My guest is Professor Peter Figueroa, Chair of the Caribbean Immunization Technical Advisory Group. Professor Figueroa, thank you for joining us once again. The Delta variant, how deadly is this? Can you break it down for us?
Okay, the Delta variant is proven to be the variant which is most transmissible so far. So we've had other variants, the Alpha, the Beta, and the Gamma, but the Delta seems to transmit from one person to another much more readily. And therefore, we accumulate many more people getting ill, getting infected, and then we see more severe cases and unfortunately deaths. What is good is that the current vaccines that we have still protect you against severe COVID due to the Delta variant. So it suits you to be vaccinated. Even if you have comorbidities, it doesn't matter because it protects you from severe disease, hospitalization, and death. However, it also tends to make it less likely for you to even become infected with the Delta variant. But persons still can become infected with the Delta variant. And it seems as if you are fully vaccinated, then the Delta variant is cleared out of your system. If you become infected, it's cleared out more quickly. Whereas if you're not vaccinated, it takes longer for you to clear it out of your system, and you run the risk of becoming severely ill. So again, especially in the context of all these surges of severe cases and hospitalizations, let us get ourselves vaccinated because the current vaccines, they still protect you against severe COVID, even if it's caused by the Delta variant.
Professor, tell us about the breakthrough infections or breakthrough cases. What exactly is this?
A breakthrough case or infection is someone who has been fully vaccinated and yet they become infected with the coronavirus and they may or may not develop symptoms. So let's say someone was vaccinated in January of this year and they've been doing fine. And then in June of this year, they are traveling, they do a PCR test, and they turn out to be positive, but they have no symptoms. This indicates that they've picked up an infection. It could be the Delta variant, but it could be any infection, despite being fully vaccinated. Now, if you're fully vaccinated, it is much less likely that you're going to have symptoms or that you're going to have severe symptoms. Because the vaccines are not 100% protective, then you're going to get some persons having breakthrough infections, and some of these people will have symptoms. Usually they will not have severe COVID. It is most unusual for them to develop severe COVID and need to be hospitalized. But some individuals, of course, are also immunocompromised and therefore did not mount an effective protective response when they were vaccinated. We also need to bear in mind that because the vaccines are not 100%, then over time, you're going to expect to see some breakthrough infections with or without some symptoms. And some of the persons who were vaccinated early in the rollout were persons most at risk, like health workers who are exposed regularly, elderly, whose immune system is not as as strong as younger persons. So we do expect to see persons now who were vaccinated early having some breakthrough infections. This does not mean that the vaccines are any less effective against severe disease and protecting you from hospitalization and death. So at this point in September 2021, most experts don't think we need a booster dose. We're still protected. And we have millions of persons who still need to become fully vaccinated. Only 2% of the population of Africa is vaccinated. So let's make sure that those who have not been vaccinated get the vaccine, have the opportunity to be vaccinated and protected from severe COVID before we start worrying about booster doses. If you're fully vaccinated, you still must wear your mask, follow the protocols, basic hand hygiene, keep your physical distancing, because you could have an infection without knowing it. But usually it's not going to last long, but we don't want to pass it on to a loved one, a friend, a colleague, or a neighbor. So be safe, get vaccinated, and follow the protocols.
Thank you, Professor Figueroa. This has been A Matter of Fact, a production of the Pan American Health Organization for Barbados and the Eastern Caribbean countries. I'm Nicola Barito. Thank you for joining us. Get vaccinated.